Okay, so I want to look at the difference between ruminant digestion and non-ruminant digestion. So non-ruminants are what humans are. They have a single compartment or monogastric stomach. Several of these parts are going to be either the same or very similar between the two different types of digestive systems. So we're going to kind of skim over the ones that I'm hoping you already know, like the mouth, for example. We already know that it bites and chews food, breaks food down into smaller particles. This is your enzymatic and your mechanical digestion. Digestion always starts in the mouth. The esophagus is also exactly the same in the ruminant as it is in the non-ruminant. It is that muscular tube that guides food from the mouth to the stomach. So this might look a little bit different than the ruminant system that we looked at before. This is kind of where we've been and where we're going. So we've been in the mouth and the esophagus. We're going to go to the stomach, the small intestine, which is made up of the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. Then we're going to go to the cecum, large intestine, and the anus. So the stomach in the non-ruminant system, it's a single compartment. It is one sac. It's kind of this U-shaped pinkish white colored sac that's connected to the esophagus. And it houses not only enzymes but also hydrochloric acid that act on feed. It also helps churn and mix the feed as well. So not only do you have enzymatic and chemical digestion, very much like you do in the abomasum of the ruminant, you also have mechanical digestion too, because it mixes, it churns, it moves. So you have also mechanical digestion in the stomach as well. The small intestine, I hope that this looks very familiar to you. We did talk about this in the ruminant system. This is where partially digested feed is mixed with bile from the liver, pancreatic juice from the pancreas, and intestinal juice from the intestine. And this is where all of your nutrients are going to be absorbed from. So remember, small intestine is nutrient absorption, large intestine is water absorption. The cecum, this is the same as it is in the ruminant system. However, some non-ruminants actually have a very high functioning cecum. All right, so horses, rabbits, and guinea pigs are considered to be non-ruminant animals. However, they have a very high functioning cecum, which allows them to use microbial action within the cecum to break down roughages, very similar to how the rumen would break down roughages in the ruminant stomach. And remember, it's that blind pouch that's located in between the small and large intestines. It's kind of that like offshoot to the side. Most animals, it really serves little to no function. Again, in people, we know it as the appendix. That's basically our cecum. In animals, it's called the cecum, but it does the same thing. It helps break down roughages, leafy greens. The large intestine absorbs water, okay? Small intestine nutrients, large intestine water, adds mucus to the undigested feed to form feces. And remember, it's that coiled tube that's shorter in length but larger in diameter than the small intestine, which is where we get the two different names. And of course, everyone's favorite, the anus. This also serves the same purpose in non-ruminants as it does in ruminants. Excretes waste. It is the end of the digestive tract. So digestion begins in the mouth, ends in the anus. We'll talk about accessory organs in a different video.